back to my channel. Recently I started vlogging, so my friend was like, you should also do a makeup tutorial, like a normal, like the one that you do normally. It's really nice. I feel like you should do it. So I was like, you know what, I already tried. This is actually, I think, the third time that I'm shooting this video, but I did not like the lighting and everything in the videos that I did earlier. I did not like the setup. So this is my makeup that I do on a normal day-to-day basis, not every day, not if I'm just sitting at home. I don't do makeup then, but if I have to go out and it's not like a very formal occasion, it's just just me going to the mall, or me going to work in the cafe, or me going to just go get any sort of work done, meet some friends, whatever. This is the makeup that I do. It is very easy, it is very quick, and I will show you all of the products that I use. They are not crazy expensive ones. I'm using very nice basic ones, like affordable ones. So let's get into it. I usually start off with moisturizer because I have like really dry skin. Currently I'm using this one. I feel like it's more of a hyped product than actually something that is really good. It does have like a Glutaglow, Hyaluron, Niacinamide and all of that, or so it says on the packaging. It is very lightweight and it is very like, has a nice smell, goes on your skin very nicely, but I just feel like it's kind of a hypey product. It's not mind-blowing. It's not, I feel like I was a little underwhelmed when I actually used it. So I do not know the exact science behind it, but from what my experience has been, if you're trying to put on any serum or lotion that has hyaluronic acid in it, or anything that sounds like that, if you spray a little water on your skin and then put it on, it goes on really nicely and your face actually feels more moisturized. Because so hyaluronic acid is basically, the molecules of it will pull moisture into it. So if you put it on dry skin, it's going to pull moisture out of your skin, if that makes sense. So it's always better to spray some water, or I usually put it on my skin when I get just out of the shower, because then my skin is already a little bit wet and it goes on a lot smoother. So after putting on the moisturizer, I go in with a BB cream. I have one from Mars. This is, I think, the second or third bottle that I'm using from Mars, because it's my perfect shade. I think it is. It doesn't say the shade on here, but I think it is. I will have to check. So I do not use any foundations or concealers or anything like that. I just use very little bit of this on my skin. I will put it under my eyes, on my eyelids, because it also kind of acts as a primer for my eyeshadow. And then I will put it like here around my nose a little bit, because I feel like that's where I have a slight discoloration. And then where else I need, where I feel like I have like little tiny dark spots. And not going to use any beauty blender or anything like that today, because I feel like it's just too much of a hassle. I don't have the skill or the time or the patience for that, especially when I'm getting ready on a daily basis. And usually it just takes me like, I only have like 5-10 minutes, or that is kind of the time that I give myself to get ready. Because see, if it's a shoot or anything, then obviously that's different, because the makeup artist will do your makeup, so you don't really have to do anything. You just have to sit there, and it's actually very therapeutic. But on days when I have to do my own makeup, I do not give myself more than 10 minutes. 7 to 10 minutes is max. If it's a birthday or if it's a special event and I'm doing my makeup on my own, then I will make a whole thing about it, and I'll take like half an hour, because I'll put on some YouTube videos and all, and I'll just like really enjoy myself while I do it. But otherwise, we don't have the time. We don't give ourselves the time to do that. It's not worth it. Anyway, please keep in mind, this is like an everyday makeup. I'm not a professional. I'm not showing you how to do like proper full-on bridal makeup, and this is just every day. Doing my eyebrows, because I feel like once my eyebrows are set, once I have them to the way that I want them to be, everything else just kind of falls in place. So I use a dark brown eyeshadow pencil. I have used many different brands over the years. Currently I have a lot of stuff from Mars for some reason. I feel like it's a very affordable brand, and their products are also kind of good enough. So I'll just go over my eyebrows, try to give them a little bit more shape, a little bit of an arch, and then I try to do like a pointy little thing at the end. Yeah, takes so much concentration to do your makeup, and sometimes it still just doesn't turn out right. So for the eyebrows, I also shave my face and my brows because I feel like there's like these tiny little hair that come here. I do not like threading them. It's way more painful than just shaving them. And okay, not bad. So this one is from Mars. It's in the shade 102. It's dark brown, and that's it for that. Next I will go with my eyeshadow. I take a brush, any brush that looks like this, skinny rounded brush. We are not experts here, but we make do. Okay, this any brush that looks like this will do, or a brush that looks like a round, like one of those fluffy brushes. You know, they're thin but they are a little fluffy at the top. I'll try to put an image. So I feel like once you know your colors, the kind of colors that look really nice on your face, that is when your makeup game will change for sure. I used to try to, like, when I started doing my makeup, I tried putting a lot of pinks because I like the color, but I somehow feel like colder colors don't go well with my skin tone. So that's when I kind of switched to, you know, more peachy, orangey colors that have like a slight little, sorry about the airplane noises. I myself am very tired of it because it's actually kind of scary. Sometimes the pilots will like really go very low with the plane, and especially after the Air India incident. Just yesterday, like, me and my friends were sitting here in this room, and there was a plane going and it had such a loud noise. We almost felt like, yeah. So anyway, do you see this color? It's all golden. I am using this palette. It's a not any, it's I just got this from like a random store. So I use these shades a lot. Do you see how golden and brown and warm they are? So these three colors I mix and use for my eyeshadow because they have more of a glitter to them. Well, not a glitter, like they have a more of, they have like more of a shine to them. So yeah, and we're trying to keep it all natural, so I think it looks nice. I'm not sure how it looks on the camera, but it looks nice. Next I am going to go with my blush. I am using this one from Inside. I've been using it for a really long time. I got this and it was, I think, many months ago. So it's in the shade 02 Jaipur Pink. I also found this on Nykaa. I'm going to buy more makeup for my birthday, like before my birthday, but I just put like 2 drops and it has lasted so long, and this was like really cheap also. I don't think it is that expensive. So what I'll do is I'll take a brush that looks like this angled big floofy brush, or you can use one of those blush brushes that are really like the biggest brushes. I don't use that because it takes up a lot of space in my makeup pouch. I have this one, so I'll just, and I do not put blush here or here. I put it slightly on, like a little bit higher on my cheekbone, and then I just use the brush to blend it out. And I also feel like if you have dry skin, you must only use cream blushes and liquid blushes, because dry, like the powder brushes, they do not go well for dry skin. Oh my god, I'm already sweating. And then I put a little bit on my nose and a little bit on my chin because we want that natural sun-kissed look. That's how I do my blush. Okay, next up, sometimes I will put an eyeliner, sometimes I will not. Today I don't feel like it. I will show you the eyeliner that I use, but usually go with this one. It's from Inside again. Actually, you really like the brush on this one. I'll show you. It's very tiny and very sleek, so it's perfect for doing that tiny little snatched eyeliner, that winged eyeliner. I have used the one from Lakme, but uska brush is very, it's like a little shorter and also a little bit, I don't know, thick, so it doesn't go on that well. I like my eyeliners to be thinner, so this one is really nice. For the mascara, I am going with the Iconic Volume Mascara from Lakme. I was using one from Mars before this one. I did not really like that. It somehow, for some reason, it just kind of dried up really quickly. I was not able to use it for a considerable amount of time. I'm not saying I need to use my makeup for a long time, but it didn't even last that long. For some reason, I feel like I should check whether my phone is recording or not. But this mascara is so good. It gives you volume, it gives you length, and you can keep building it up. So that's just great. It is not waterproof, but for everyday makeup, I don't think anybody needs waterproof makeup because it's usually a little bit more difficult to take that out as well. I'll show you my lipstick now. So my life changed the day I started using lip liners because it is a game changer, especially for people who do not have like really thick big lips. I'm one of those, and I don't really have a problem with my lips. I think they're kind of cute, but just lining them makes them look so much better. So again, lip liner from Mars. It's called the Edge of Desire lip liner. It's in the shade 03 Bloodbath. It is a more of a like a dark red color. So what I'll do is I'll just line my lips with this one like that, and then so lining your lips, makes your lipstick look so much better because first of all it will give you like that little gradient, and it also kind of like you're able to define the shape of your lips a lot more to your liking. I am going for the lipstick. I'm using this one. It's from Love Earth. It's in the shade Beautiful Thing. I feel like I want to get this one in a bigger packaging because it is such a nice shade, and it also goes really well with the liner. Let's do that. Sometimes I will go with another coat if I feel like I'm not gonna eat anything for a long time, or if I am gonna shoot something and I need my lipstick to stay. Then once it dries a little bit, I put on some lip gloss, but that is optional. I usually do it in the car. Where is my lip gloss? I got this one from Westside. I don't know what is going on with Westside, but it is really, really, really coming back with some really nice things. I got this one from Nuon. Guess the price. It was only $2.95, and the color amazing, and it is such a big bottle. Like, look at my lipstick and then look at this one, and I use it religiously, and I'm only like not even halfway through. So again, they have this in a lot of other shades. They have this in silver, they have this in golden, they have this in pink also, maybe, I don't remember, but I got it in this one because, like I told you, I like more peachy orangey colors for my stone. It is so shiny. It's perfect. And then finally, when all of this is done, I will put on some highlighter on my face. I have this one. It's very old. It's from Sugar, and I still have a lot left. I used to also have a blush that was like kind of the similar one, but then it was in more of a pinkish reddish shade, and like I told you, God bless whoever made highlighter, because again, for people who have dry skin, I would recommend getting a cream, like a stick, highlighter stick, or a liquid highlighter, because it just stays better on your face, I feel like. And we are done. What do you guys think of my makeup? It's an everyday chill kind of makeup, and I mean, this video is probably going to be longer than how much time I take to usually do it. It's like 5 to 7 minutes max, but I feel like this is such a nice everyday casual look. This goes with everything. You can put on a pair of jeans and a t-shirt, or you can put on something Indian and you can just head out of the door. And once you put on some accessories and all of that, like you do your hair and everything, it looks even better. But I have a video to shoot today, so I just thought I would shoot the makeup portion first and then go on with the video. Anyway, also, can we just have a moment for the plants in the back? I made like the whole setup. These plants were all over there, but the lighting, I couldn't get the lighting to be, I mean, we have the window and the door here, so I just thought I should sit here. I tried sitting on the bed, but I did not like the background, and I wanted some plants in the back. So also I opened the door just so you could see my face, my makeup a little bit better. Natural light. Anyway, it looks so nice.